fellas, fall is here, and you know what that means. Pumpkin spice everywhere, your barber giving you unsolicited beard oil advice, and ladies sniffing the air like bloodhounds when the leaves hit the ground. But if you're still out here rocking your summer citrus flash cologne in a 55-degree weather, brother, you're not mysterious. You smell like a margarita left out on the porch. So today, I'm breaking down the top men's fragrances for fall. Scents so rich, spicy, and smooth. People will think you got a raise just for wearing them. Forget cuffing season. Well, maybe not, but this is sniffing season, and you are about to be the main course. Let's dive in. First up, I'm going to start with a banger. Outlands. Oh, if I could tell stories about this perfume, oh my god. If you want to smell sexy this fall and winter, you need this. This is not even up for negotiation. This is a must-have in your collection. I think every guy should have it, and I would recommend some women do, because I do. But this is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It has frankincense, elemi, cardamom, lemon, bergamot, citron pepper, patchouli, anise, coriander, cumin, orange blossom, wormwood, saffron, geranium, rose, frankincense again, benzoin, vanilla, amber, oud, opoponax, birch, ambergris, maltol, labdanum, musk. Yeah, a lot, a mouthful. This is fragrance you wear when you want people to ask, "What country are you from?" And you just answer, "Fall." Yeah. Outlands is smoky, spicy, and mysterious. It's basically Game of Thrones in a bottle, but without the weird ending. This is dark church incense meets spice market meets don't text your ex. Yeah, it's opulent, bold, and screams power. Longevity? Good God. Longer than your gym membership commitment. Projection? It enters the room before you do. This is not for the shy. This is for the guy who likes fall leaves, crunching under his leather boots, like he owns the sidewalk. Oh yeah, I can't stress it enough. This is addictive. Slept on? Well, I shouldn't say slept on because people do talk about it, but I feel like, to me, everybody should be jumping on this bottle. Especially for the guys. For women, some women I can see this being a bit too strong, but for me, this is sexy. So fellas, don't walk, run. And this next one, the house is getting some traction. I hear people talk about it, especially this perfume. This is Caden by the House of Omanluxury. Oh yeah, another sexy one. If you enjoy that baby cat DNA, but with a little bit of a spin where there's oud mixed here and tons of spices, oh, you're gonna love this. And it has saffron, cardamom, cade oil, boozy notes, benzoin, suede, coffee, vanilla, tonka, amberwood, gaiac wood, and labdanum. If Outlands is medieval king energy, Caden is the king's private whiskey stash. Smooth, boozy, and seductive. You don't just wear this. You marinate in it like fall-muled wine. Caden is a cafe at night, leather chairs, a glass of cognac, and that one jazz playlist on repeat. It's boozy, cozy, and confidence in liquid form. This is your full date night armor. It whispers, "I'm a gentleman, but I might still steal your fries." Yeah. This is... It has that resinous feel that comes from the oud, like I said. I feel like that's the one thing that gives it a different spin in comparison to Baby Cat. But it has that DNA, it has the sweetness you get from Baby Cat, it has the darkness, it has the spiciness. Oh, this is spicy. Yeah. Very enjoyable, very seductive. Would I wear this during the day? That remains to be seen. It depends on how bold you are. But if you have like an evening event, a must. Again, Caden by the House of Omanluxury. Next up, Tales of Amber by the House of Goldfield and Banks. A shocker for the house, because I don't think they've made a perfume that has this level of depth. But this is, to me, there's warmth to it. It's sweet, it has ambery, but more mature and resinous. And very enjoyable. Super enjoyable. Orange blossom, moss, orris, cinnamon, musk, labdanum, oud, agarwood, ambergris, vanillin, and labdanum. Story time, gentlemen. Imagine a candlelit lodge in the mountains. The fire is crackling, your sweater is chunky, and this fragrance is basically narrating your life like Morgan Freeman. It's smooth, resinous, slightly sweet, but never cloying. Perfect balance between spice and comfort. This is Netflix and actually chill. Elegant yet approachable, like a cashmere scarf that also pays your bills. Yeah, this is sexy. I strongly recommend trying it, but I feel like this is something that anyone could wear and would enjoy, not just for your surrounding, but yourself as well. And super, super sexy. And it will come to life in a cooler weather. So if you haven't tried Tales of Amber by the House of Goldfield and Banks, this is your cue. Now, this perfume is going to determine how much you challenge your nose. Because it is heavy. Oh boy, it is heavy. Diaghilev by the House of Roja. Yeah, I'm probably one of the very few women that has this perfume because I love that scent profile. I grew up around church, Catholic church, Orthodox church, you name it. And this was like part of the day-to-day kind of scenario. So I gravitate towards these types of scents and I find them to be super sexy. I know, church and sexy, no, but in a perfume format, this is sexy, okay? And it has, oh boy, notes galore. Cumin, bergamot, tarragon, lemon, orange, lime, peach, ylang-ylang, jasmine, rose, heliotrope, tuberose, violet, blackcurrant, oak moss, civet, leather, musk, labdanum, cloves, ambret, benzoin patchouli, peribalsam, gaiac vanille, styrax, vetiver, cedar, nutmeg, and sandalwood. Whew, a lot. This one isn't just a fragrance, it's a trust fund with a spray nozzle. It smells like aristocrats arguing about polo while you're stuck in traffic. Diaghilev is loud, unapologetic, rich, and complex. This is a fragrance with more layers than your ex's excuses. You walk into a room wearing this, people will wonder if you just bought the building. It's vintage luxury in the most powerful way. Absolutely. It has that, because of that probably for me especially, because of that background of growing in a church environment and being exposed to this type of scent profile. Yeah, to me it's easy to love, but it's going to be challenging for a lot of people. If you're not used to that kind of thickness, it will be hard for you to appreciate this. But if you do, or if you want to challenge yourself, please sample first. And here's another new love and new discovery. Well, I've had the sample for a while, but I knew I had to get the bottle. And another one that I don't hear a lot of women talk about this, but I love the house and I love their extrait lines. This is the Hedonist extrait by the House of Ex Nihilo. Whew. People say this smells masculine, not to me. I don't even understand what that means, but to me it just smells sexy. Yeah, this is a good one to have in your collection, and let me tell you why. It has grapefruit, ginger, bergamot, akigala wood, lychee or lychee, cedarwood, amberwood, vetiver, patchouli, and tonka bean. If fall had a VIP lounge, this would be the entry pass. Citrus bite up top, woody depth underneath, and a lychee twist that makes you think, why is this so sexy? Sleek, stylish, but still playful. Think suit jacket with sneakers. The Hedonist is your wingman or woman. Sharp enough for the office, fun enough for the rooftop bar, balanced sophistication with a side of flirt. Oh yeah. It has That Ex Nihilo extrait DNA. There is some level of sexiness that they apply for each of their perfumes. I have the Irreverence. I have Brompton Immortals extrait. I have Gold Immortals extrait. And I have the Hedonist extrait. Each one of them, they have that little bit of similarity that you find in each one that makes them unique from other perfumes that are out there. So strongly recommend. And here are the three right here. I believe the one in the middle is the Reverence, and one must be either Brompton Immortals and the other one Gold Immortals, or vice versa. But super, super, super enjoyable. I can't stress that enough. I know they're hard. This one actually you can find it at a discounted price. The Reverence and Brompton Immortals, they are exclusives, so you will not get it outside of either the Ex Nihilo store, boutique in LA, or whoever they're exclusive to, I believe, maybe Harrods. But you can just Google it or call the store and they will let you know. But super enjoyable and must-haves. Again, this is the Hedonist extrait. So this one, I don't know why they marketed it like by making it feel like it's like metallic, outer space type of scent. I don't get it. But to me, it doesn't smell anything like that. If anything, it has an Amouage Decisions right here. It's covered. Type of scent. This is Cosmos by the House of Beau. And whew, another sexy one, like very seductive, super seductive, and one you should not be sleeping on. This is sexy. You hear me? Yeah. So it comes in with metallic notes. I don't get it. Musk, praline, whiskey, coal, dragon blood resin, whatever that is, cacao, agarwood, smoke, leather, and ores. Okay, this one is different. It says metallic, so metallic, okay, smoky, boozy. Cosmos smells like Iron Man went on a whiskey bender and somehow made it chic. Cosmos is daring, edgy, and magnetic. People will either love it or ask you why you smell like a billionaire's garage in the best possible way. Wear this if you like risks, or if you just got a motorcycle. Wear it just because. You don't need any of those. Really. To me, like I said, this has that Amouage DNA. It has the sexiness you get from Decision. I should have highlighted Decision in this video. Like, it fits the bill. I could wear that perfume any season. Like, it's so sexy. But it also has a little bit of that Outlands DNA. That's why I keep on saying it has that Amouage DNA. But super, super, like, enjoyable. It's strong. It's not as strong as the Amouage perfumes, but it is strong. Especially for the house. Yes, this is strong. So please get your nose on it. I know they have samples. Grab one. And then I guarantee you, if you love strong perfumes, you will enjoy this. If you want to smell sexy, you need this. Now, I know we're talking about fall. And I know at the beginning, I butchered those who are still smelling like citrus. That it's time to move on. But I feel like you need to have one clean, fresh type of scent. And to me, this is also a new discovery, and I haven't seen anyone talk about this. If you love imagination, you will love this. This is Portraits of Portofino by the House of Birkholtz, a German house. Wow. I love imagination. Like, if you watch my videos, you know how much I love this perfume. This is a very, very good comparison to that, and super well made, and super affordable. I believe I got it from So Avant-Garde. At one point, they had a 50% off. So yeah, that's how I got this, and very happy that I did. And the reason why I'm injecting one at least clean, fresh scent is because I don't know about you guys, but every now and then I need to give my nose a break. Too much of heavy scents back to back, it could become very tiresome. And that's why I want to make sure that I have 1 or 2 fresh scents in my cycle. So strongly recommend. So this has bergamot, mandarin orange, lemon, magnolia, jasmine, white flowers, amber, musk, and woody notes. This is your daytime fall escape. Bright citrus over warm amber, like walking along the Italian coast in October when you should be answering work emails. Crisp, refreshing, yet comforting. Portofino is the fragrance equivalent of rolling up your sleeves just right. Elegant but effortless. Wear it when you want to look like you don't try, but secretly did. Yeah, like I said, this is effortless. Like, if you enjoy that imagination DNA, this is a must-try, or more than likely, a must-have. Again, this is Portraits of Portofino by the House of Birkholtz. And this next one, I know it's a favorite by most men that I know and have had conversations around perfumes. And this is Bal d'Afrique by the House of Byredo. This is the Absolu has longevity. I know the original struggles a little bit. The house does altogether, but the Absolu has a little bit of life. So it has blackcurrant, bergamot, lemon, praline, musk, violet, black amber, cedarwood, and vetiver. Bal d'Afrique Absolu is smooth and playful. Fruity up top, sweet in the heart, woody at the base. This is the fragrance that says I travel, but mostly for Instagram. Warm, woody sweetness with a hint of mischief. This scent clings to your sweater and makes people lean in for that second sniff. Translation, you're winning. Yeah. This is also another easy to wear type of scent, but it comes off very, very enjoyable. Because of that woody, sweet nature, I would say this is like a year-round type of scent. So especially as the weather transitions and you don't know what to wear maybe to work or that type of environment, this is a good one to have in your collection. So again, this is Bal d'Afrique by the House Absolu by the House of Byredo. Next up, it is Aylan by the House of Day 3. Thanks for Sean. Yeah, this was a recommendation by one of my subscribers, and rightfully so. Truly, truly enjoy this scent profile. Again, it has that baby cat DNA, but this is a little bit tamed down, and I think it's easier to wear in comparison to baby cat. Like, I would wear this during the day, and the dry down is super enjoyable and addictive. And it has elemi resin, pink pepper, bergamot, Bulgarian rose, cashmere, orange blossom, vanilla, agarwood, and saffron. Aylan smells like romance novels read by candlelight. It's rosy, spicy, and just the right amount of seductive. Smooth vanilla and oud with a sexy floral twist. Wear this when you want to go from fall casual to I just ruined your favorite hoodie because you can't stop hugging me type of scent. Yeah. Ooh, and this is rich. Like, I get the richness that comes from baby cat, but that still lives in here. But like, it just went to my heart. Like, you feel it, how enjoyable it is. So if you haven't tried, this is a very good one to have, and I believe somewhat affordable. In comparison to some of the perfumes I mentioned here, I would say this is more accessible at a decent price. I know price is relative, so tread lightly, but again, this is Aylan by the House of Day 3. Alright, the next two are somewhat on the heavy side. This one is 71 Extrait de Parfum by Widian. This is for my oud lovers. This is oud done right, in the most sexy, refined type of way. This house, don't sleep on them. Like, they need attention because their perfumes are phenomenal. But let's talk about this first. It comes in with bergamot, lavender, sage, amber, akigala wood, cashmere, bay leaf, oud, amber, patchouli, and vetiver. Finally, 71. If James Bond had a fall signature scent, this would be it. Fresh herbs, deep woods, smooth amber, danger but make it cologne. Refined, masculine, and sexy in a controlled way. This is the fragrance that closes the deal, whether it's business or pleasure. Perfect final note to your fall arsenal. Absolutely. This is exceptional. Just exceptional. Let me put it that way. So refined, so exquisite. If you want to have a very classy, exotic oud perfume, get your nose on this. Another one you can get from So Avant-Garde, and when they have that special 50% off, whatever sale, jump on this. I can't stress it enough. Last one, Havana Gold by the House of Perfumes Mentioned. Oh yeah. This one will sneak up on you because it's resinous, but with that tobacco leaf, like the name complements the scent, and it is rich. It is thick, but somewhat darker. You gotta try it. I don't think the words that I'm using even closely describes how it smells and how you experience the scent. It has licorice, star anise, mandarin, tobacco, cinnamon, benzoin, leather, tonka, and cypriol. Havana Gold is what happens when fall puts on a sunglass and lights a cigar. This scent doesn't walk into a room. It leans on the doorframe, raises one eyebrow, and lets everyone else come to it. It's smooth, it's spicy, it's confident, and it smells like you own a leather armchair nobody's allowed to sit in. This is a slow burn. That sweet licorice and star anise pull you in. The tobacco and cinnamon, they wrap around you like velvet smoke. And then the leather and tonka seal the deal with pure class. Havana Gold is rich, cozy, and effortlessly cool. It's the scent of late nights jazz and good decisions disguised as bad ones. Wear this one you want fall to smell like it's in love with you, not the other way around. Yeah, very seductive. Whew. Another one that it just goes straight to your heart, to your soul. Like you smell the tobacco leaves, and it gives it. There's a spiciness to it that it almost feels like it's boozy, but it's not. And the resinous that comes from the amber is thick, and it's just sexy. Oof. Yeah. So please, I would encourage the ladies too. This is a must-have in your collection, but you need to love that kind of scent profile. Again, this is Havana Gold by the House of Perfumes Mentioned. Alright, that's it, gentlemen. Top 11 for fall for men. These are some sexy, really mind-blowing, toxic, in a good way type of scents that you should give a shot if you haven't already. And if you have, let me know in the comment section your experience with any of these perfumes. Really great recommendations. And if you have one that you're really working, please do share in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment to do that. It will support my channel. And while you're at it, hype me up. Thank you for watching. There's more to come. Until the next one, stay tuned. Bye.